With the way this series is going, I expect Kratos to eventually crucify Jesus. Triple H as Kratos. Jaden Martell as Atreus. Sandra Bullock as Freya. Michael Rooker as Brock. Kratos seeing his son using dual swords, Spartan rage, giant's abilities, and constant shape-shifting, beating the crap out of his enemies in the next God of War. I prefer the old Kratos. You mean this old Kratos? Or this old Kratos? Next God of War, Kratos is going back to Greece according to reports. This will be a smaller scale title similar to Miles Morales. Set to launch later this year. Could be announced at the rumored summer showcase. When your history teacher says Kratos doesn't exist. If nobody got me, I know Plume of Prometheus got me. Can I get an amen? That night, I was trying to make you a great warrior. You succeeded. Nothing ever makes him happy. POV. What truly makes bro happy? The Greek gods ensuring that for 10 years, none of them will specifically promise to remove Kratos' nightmares. This never gets brought up, but there's times where being grounded is actually detrimental to the story. A big example for me is God of War's Norse saga. Despite becoming more powerful than ever before, and facing stronger gods than Greece, the games do an abysmal job selling you on how powerful Kratos is, and there are way too many instances of objectively weak showings to convince people of the statements and narrative of, say, Odin is greater than Zeus. It is narratively interesting that Kratos' most powerful opponent went out with a little whimper, but also sells him as weak garbage, and Ragnarok sees doesn't help. How it feels to activate Spartan Rage in God of War 2018. Breaking news. Man literally too angry to die. On the surface. On the inside. Hypnos having a good night's sleep while everyone else in Olympus is getting massacred. No, not November. I sleep. God of War Ragnarok. Real shut. Kratos. Krakra. Tostus. Man, I don't feel like working out today. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, mad at Becca. When she is about to send a race pic, but the Wi-Fi goes out because of a thunderstorm. When your friend brings some movies for the superhero movie marathon, and he pulls out Fantastic. When your headphones die, and you hear the gym's music. You find a secret chest in God of War. You are happy. You open the chest. Red experience points come. In the end, Hercules, Meg, and other gods lived happily ever after. Right people when a town doesn't have Cracker Barrel or Cheesecake Factory. Scientist, holy shit, I just discovered the cure for answer. The CIA. Ironwood is too slow and boring. Toxic Star Wars fans still complaining about The Last Jedi over 5 years later. Do you never shut up? This is brilliant. But I like this. After Kratos goes on a rampage destroying pantheon after pantheon, he comes into contact with Jesus Christ, realizing that old gods he killed weren't anything compared to the one true God, being subject to the Elohim of Elohim, worshipping the triune God, receiving forgiveness for his sins, being no longer tormented by his past, finds hope and comfort in the Lord Jesus Christ. Wife, why is there $20 missing from Junior's piggy bank? Husband, I'm playing God of War right now, and I have the urge to just say boy every minute. LMROO, is this normal? Me when I finally remember the name of the fat Hispanic guy from Gravity Falls. Kratos, the last Draugr in the area. I told you to write about Greek mythology, right? Yes. Then who the duck is Kratos? Dad, I don't want a cat. Dad and the cat. Hi Vegeta, you want to hear something? What now Zeus? I ducked your wife. Zeus? Me explaining the entire plot of God of War to my alien. My alien wondering why they picked this planet. Sony releases God of War 4 on PC. Mod is a few minutes later. God of War fan still waiting for God of War Ragnarok game new class. Can destroy gods with his bare hands. Can't open a wooden door. Kratos, my long lost father, has finally returned. Of course, I will never leave you again. SpongeBob. So you want to tell me that a child imprisoned your soul and then some dwarf destroyed the thing that imprisoned your soul? Shut up, Zeus. I'm sorry sir, but you don't have enough cash for both you and your daughter to go to Legoland. Left his past tragedy in the destruction of the gods of Olympus in Greece, trying to start a new life in Scandinavia. Scientist, if a time machine existed, what would you do? My answer. Who are you? I'm you from the future. By the way, you look like crap. Hey, are you done with that? No, stop. When you finish a game and reminisce about all the fun you had before turning it off. Ayo, can I copy your homework? Yeah, just change it up a bit so it doesn't look obvious you copied. I got you. When you get absolutely destroyed in an online match, but the other team is friendly and says GG. Kratos, after hearing about his creator hating him for having good character development, instead of being a negative always angry one-note character in the God of War series. When that helps with homework. My self-driving car, when the GPS says to turn eastbound, I'm in the middle of a bridge. When the God of War Ragnarok release date is finally announced, when you realize it's still 5 months away. Ragnarok is coming. Boy in danger. This has Dad at Home Depot deciding if he wants to buy this highly specific tool energy. The Boys. Rings of Power. Amazon's God of War series. That moment your girl hits you with it's either Ragnarok or her. Me in my head like, girl, it can never be you. Game of the year. I'm inevitable. Game of the year. Meow. If Freya has a million fans, I'm one of them. If Freya has 5 fans, I'm one of them. If Freya has 1 fan, that one is me. If Freya has no fans, I'm no longer alive. If the world is against Freya, I'm against the entire world. Till my last breath, I'll support Freya. I speak 4 languages, and I own 2 monarchs. I defeated all of the 9 Valkyries in God of War. Hey Pit, I'm a lesbian. What? I'm a lesbian too. Is there anyone who like men? You know she gonna be fire when you start off like this. Who let bro in the studio? When your friend is just as autistic as you, so you gotta let all your pent up fixations loose. Across the Spider-Verse is peak bro. Definitely one of the best CBMs ever. Modders 1 hour after PlayStation releases God of War on PC. What does Marcin mean? The name Marcin is primarily a male name of Polish origin that means God of War, God of Guitar. Me when the voices in my head keep telling me to beat up homeless children. Never ask a woman her age, a man, his salary, Shazam, what each letter in his name stands for, in front of Kratos. So creator of God of War games is mad at Kratos for having good positive character development. Stop me when this makes sense. The creator is mad at their creation for good character development being the understanding the concept of good parenting etc. For signs Kratos is a walking red flag. When you're conflicted on what your favorite game of 2018 was. Zeus from Greek mythology. Zeus from God of War. Zeus from Thor, Love and Thunder. Kratos in Ragnarok. Atreus, let me out. Let me out. When mother duckers bring up God of War, and now shorty know you a nerd. If you think the new God of War games are good, it's because you didn't play the first 6. God of War 2018 might be the biggest pleasant surprise I've ever had with gaming. Had heard great things, but didn't have high expectations and initially wasn't too impressed with the gameplay mechanics despite enjoying the story. As the story progressed though, I found myself not just liking the game, but loving it. Some of the best character work I've ever seen in a game and some of the coolest cinematics as well. Epic in every sense of the word. Who is hotter? Lava snail that can melt literally anything. God of War. Is this the lich I have to kill? Yay yay yay. Make sure to get that soul looking thing too. Then it will be done. When your cat's name is Logan, and he's a bartender in Midtown. God of War. Ragnarok. Drunk me. Getting seduced. Don't mind if I do. Sober me. Getting seduced. Playboy. You are not ready, boy. The latest Diablo 4 trailer puts a spotlight on the brutal barbarian class. Kratos from Ohio. Zeus, your cotton picker has returned. I come seeking the food stamps of Olympus. Killed gods because they were corrupt. You think you're better than me. Killed gods because his cake was stolen. I'm better than you. Hey, I know you. You're that bald guy from Fortnite. Did you vote in the midterms, Dad? No boy. I'm busy killing gods. Your politics bore me. Odin is with us. Not for long. My style. Classic Disney. Tim Burton. The Simpsons. Pokemon. Family Guy. Dragon Ball Z. Fairly Odd Parents. Adventure Time. Girlfriend. Spends all your money. Needs a lot of effort to get. Takes hours to get ready. Does not want to tell you the problem. Breaks up with you. Kratos messy. Kratos messy. Kratos messy. Kratos messy. Kratos messy. Kratos messy. Zoolander memes. God of War memes. Sigma male memes dominating most of the year. God of War. Remake. Regular edition. Steelbook edition. OG God of War fans. Shut up and take my money. Getting a new computer so I can finally play the cool new games. Let me first play 5+ year-old gems I wasn't able to play before. Teacher, okay class, today we'll talk about Greek mythology. Kids who played God of War. Friend, so what's God of War like? Me, oh I beat up Conor McGregor as Triple H. Friend, what? Me. This is me trying to figure out why the lady working electronics at Walmart giggled when I asked if they had God of War in stock. Dungeons and Dragons. That moment when you're the dungeon master and realize the only solution to the onslaught of nut jokes is a TPK. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. God of War. Ragnarok. 5.1 million copies in 1 week. 10 million copies in 3 days. How Kratos handled things. Kratos giving Atreus anger management tips. POV. It's 2038. Your daughter wants to play with you after work, but Master Movie re-release starts in 5 minutes. Buy the God of War game for PC from Steam and enjoy the game. Wait for Epic Games Store to give it out for free and still enjoy the game. Fictional tragic character who defies the pantheon he once worshipped and is voiced by an African American actor who's really good at being angry. God of War. Doom. Classic series with disappointing third entries that reinvented themselves for their fourth entries on 8th generation to major acclaim, following up with a sequel with equal acclaim. Kratos in Fortnite. Kratos in God of War. When you're on the 34th attempt at a boss, but your brain keeps telling you it's 4 AM and almost time for work. Quiet head. So you think that beard make you stronger, you old duck? Yes. When you finally get a girlfriend and have to reduce gaming hours to spend time with her. I made a deal with a god that cost me my soul. 2022 isn't ending well. Pell died. Tate got arrested. Pant caught in accident. God of War Ragnarok lost the game of the year. It's over. It's done. Men with everyone else. Men with their daughters. Atreus in God of War fought a Kratos. Can you kill something that big? Kratos, boy, you clearly haven't played the past 3 games. Listen kid, I don't have much time. You need to warn them. the next god Kratos will go after is. Amazon Prime Video is working to make a God of War TV series. Kratos goes live action. Thinking about opening scene. Fact 101. God of War is a father simulator. Teacher, who is the God of War? Me. Yes. Teacher, then why did you write Kratos? My girlfriend angry as duck because our credit card was refused at the supermarket. Me waiting for her to unbox a new PS5 together. News. God of War. Ragnarok has added a sound designer from The Last of Us 2 and Uncharted Lost Legacy to its team. Me. Playing God of War. Little cousin. They copied that scene from Fortnite. Me. Destroy item. You are about to destroy child. Are you sure? Cory Barlog when someone asks him about God of War Ragnarok. Protocol 10. Never heard of it. Finally found the Chef of War. Embark on Kratos' deeply personal quest into the brutal Norse realms when God of War 2018 comes to PC on January 14, 2022. Please Kratos, don't be rude like last time. You need this job. Okay, I'll try. Look at the 1080p HDMI connection. Look at it. Press O to show off the better features of this product. Types of headaches. Migraine. Hypertension. Stress. Boy. Playing a violent video game. Playing a violent video game with a great story and characters. Playing a violent video game with a deep storyline. Characters you love and makes you feel. We all know Kratos is stronger than Zeus. Who is Kratos? Show me the best crossover game. I said the best crossover game. Perfection. 2018 God of War creator said they took a lot of ideas from the script of a cancelled Star Wars TV show. Tall, brown, and gorgeous. Painfully thick. So, you're a Kratos fan? Yeah, I loved him in Fortnite. Kratos, my long lost father, has finally returned. Of course. I will never leave you again. Bumbler. Breaking news. New Fortnite scene. Kratos is so popular that a separate game will be made called God of War Ragnarok. God of War slaying monsters. Assassin's Creed. Parker. When you can't remember your son's name. Boy. Me. Mom. Can I have Kratos? Mom. But we have Kratos at home. Kratos at home. When you thought that 2020 couldn't get worse, but you see Kratos making Fortnite dances. Missions. God of War. GTA 5. Teacher, tomorrow, we'll have a new student. He comes from Turkey. Girls, oh my god, I hope he's cute. The Romanian kid. Jason Momoa. The Rock. Dave Bautista. DJ Monhounsau. Bella Ramsey. Triple H, the famous former wrestler, has officially confirmed the role of Kratos in the live-action God of War movie. Fans are excited because of the similarity in appearance between Triple H and Kratos. I need about 350. Damn it monster. I ain't giving you no damn 350. PlayStation Portable. PlayStation 2. PlayStation 3. PlayStation 4. PlayStation 5. I can't believe he didn't cry during Titanic. Do men even have feelings? That feeling after seeing some photos of your childhood. By the gods, what have I become? When you replay your favorite game, but that part is next. There's something in God of War Ragnarok which is the most special to me. I got to pitch it, and the team made it into everything I could have hoped. I had hoped to wait for some time to talk about it, but want to share it now, just in case. It's the Ballad of Jerry and Summer. You, the guy she tells you not to worry about. FF7 remake and more PlayStation exclusives coming to PC according to Nvidia leak. The recent Nvidia GeForce Now leak features a number of bulkbuster PlayStation exclusives that are supposedly getting PC ports in the future. I'm inevitable. Have you thought of a name yet? Yes. Boy, that's a ridiculous name. Kratos. What about Atreus, or boy? And what if it's a girl? Then I shall call him boy. Him, you. Sigh. Kratos, I love you, but sometimes you can be a really dumb brute. As long as I'm alive, I will not allow you to call our child boy. Come, boy, I have a name. Dad, shut up boy. No, Kratos can't be in Fortnite. It would be very disrespectful for the character. Kratos in his own games. Boy, have you seen any movies about Greek mythology? No dad. Well, you ought to see them. Ought to see them, boy. I'm strong to the finish, cause I eats me spinach. Me asking when we are going to get a God of War sequel. Cory Barlog. Boulder, why won't you die? Kratos. Breaking news. Man literally too angry to die. I can't wait for the next God of War game, where Kratos discovers he has 10 more children after all those Lex mini games in the other 6 God of War games, and they all combine forces to destroy Thor. God of War will easily win Game of the Year. Red Dead Redemption 2. What do you call a blind deer? Father please. No idea. Father I'm really dying. Kratos, go ahead Aloy. Tell him where to shoot. Aloy, okay. See the hopes and dreams of Xbox players? Shoot it down. Best things about God of War 2018, in order. 1. Kratos saying boy. 2. The combat. 3. Kratos saying boy. 4. The story. 5. The visuals. 6. Kratos saying boy. Types of headaches. Migraine. Hypertension. Stress. Thinking about how to kill the gods.